All right, and we're back. And we're gonna go to the north. We don't have a lot of bullets. I understand that. We only have about 100 rounds, but I was just about to say I don't see us having any problems. Then a snake knocked us off our hoverboard and then bit us and gave us a toxin. So just goes to show you, you never quite know what's going to happen. I'm going to get off of it right here. I'm going to go to the one all the way at the top. There it went. Our little board went with us. How wonderful is that? I'm going to drink one of those, get on the board, and we're going to go to the first salt flat, which I think that's Rocky Mountain. Salt flat is just below us. Perfect. So, yep. And we'll be looking out for the same old, same old. We'll be wanting the fiber bush. So when we see the fiber bush, we'll be trying to get some of those. And we'll be avoiding most of the fights. Just because we don't need to fight. We're here for those things. Lithium salts. Boo. We rolled minimum on both of those. Another one of those. All right. Got maximum on that one. Thank you very much. Event finished. Yay. I don't really know if I'm going to be fishing too terribly much. It didn't seem all that exciting. Pop off this right quick. Grab that. Pop off that. Grab that. I would farm. I would farm if I could farm for plant fiber. So if there was a way to get plant fiber in the game, it didn't require me jumping off this or whatever to like grab this thing, I would farm that in a heartbeat. Because I know I need a lot of this, and I don't like stopping and picking it up there. If I could just go back to the base and there'd be a little bit of it, you know, there for me to harvest, and I could like do the farming thing some more, that'd be pretty awesome. And it would be kind of like based in reality, because I think some farms, or you want the food or the whatever it is, but I think plant fiber is important for most farms. Ooh, look at all this. Look at all these delicious salts. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And I'll just run around here with Miley. Oh, by the way, come December the 4th or December the 7th, the game that I play, that really what started this channel, the Hunter Call of the Wild, they're coming out with a new new reserve. That's going to be based in Mississippi, and the primary animal there to hunt will be an alligator, an American alligator. So come December, I will be returning to my roots a little bit and playing some of that, doing the hunt for gold. They're going to have 5 new... you piece of junk. There you go. Come on. Your inevitable demise. But that does give me brains. Oh, 2. So now I can go make some more fishing. But I'll be playing that game when it comes out. They have like 5 new species of animal. They have the alligator, of course. They are doing raccoons, which everybody really wanted to see. And I'm excited as well. Poop. Oh, I'm gonna die right here. Maybe not. Open up my backpack. Eat some painkillers. I'm bleeding. Go ahead and take one of those. Reload the weapon. There we go. About as good as I can make it. But the raccoon, and it's cool about the raccoon is because they have 22s in the game, but the 22s really, I mean, you could use them to go hunting for like ducks and stuff, but there really didn't feel like an animal that was 22 caliber worthy in the game. You know, maybe rabbits, you know, but there's no like squirrel. But with the addition of the raccoon, definitely I feel like the 22 And it's 22H, so it's a 22 like high caliber. It's like a Magnum round. It's not like your standard 22 LR. Alright, well I got one to stop following me. Hey, two stopped following me. Nice. Really looking forward to that. Gonna continue the hunt for gold. Get a gold level raccoon. There's turkey. They have eastern turkey. And then they said white-tail rabbit or something like that. I think they've already had those rabbits before. And if they have, great. And if not, then I'll add that to the hunt for gold list. Now we're gonna go over here to the other place. Turn this on so all my YouTube people can see me. Because YouTube, in a dark game like this, I can barely see. And I know, oh crap. There we go. Right, drink another one of those. And keep moving up there to that other salt flat. Just so that we can go get a ton of these salts so we can build a power pack so that we can detect one of those crystals. I feel like those crystals are going to be a pretty big part of the late game, so I'd definitely love to go. And I would never have found that one unless I just, you know, happened to be up here and it spawned. I have not seen another spawn since then, so I don't know how rare they are. I guess they're pretty rare. Is that more stuff to the left? Is that a salt flat? That's a salt flat? Okay, maybe we're going to cut over here and do salt flat, salt flat, salt flat. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to cut across. It's going to be a lot of open ground, and we are going to run across a bunch of gribblies that I would rather just not mess with, but maybe if we just kind of keep moving, we'll be fine. How's our hoverboard energy? We're gold. We're good. Come all the way down here. Zoom in. Oops. Always, man. Always have somebody guarding the entrance. They're so territorial. I have no idea why this thing would be guarding salt. It's such a weird... It's a weird thing to do. It's like a weird thing to be like, oh, these crabs are going to be guarding salt. They're going to really like salt. They're going to guard it. If you come onto the salt flat, they're going to attack you. It's like, why? There's so little. Like, how is a honey badger not eating every single one of them? I guess it's because they give the severe pain debuff. So I guess the honey badgers just don't want to put up with it. Hyena. There we go. Let's see if they'll go. They did. I did not think they would actually cover that distance, but there they are. How funny is that? Is there anything up there? Negative. Ah! Oh, let's go ahead and pick our one guy up here because we have 3 left at the bottom. Come on, guy. Perfect. I love that incandescent purple, by the way. One of my favorite things about the mining lasers is just how beautiful they look at night. Okay, we're out. Actually, I want to go pick that up. And we're going to go down this road to that one, then that one, and that one. There's another one out here on the left. But yeah, I guess we'll go down. And then we'll try to teleport on back home. Probably hit up a green patch on the way home too, because we went through all of our remedies. And for those of you out there who play, tell me, like, is there something better than the herbal remedies? I don't think there is. There's a lot of situational medicine, like radiation, or broken legs, or toxins, or venom, but I don't think there's just one that's an all-purpose heal, like the herbal remedy is. Right, 3. I'll take it. Come on. All 3 max. All 3 max roll. +3, +3, +3. +2, +3, +1. Boo. Boo. Alright, we're going to go straight down to the big one next. Then we'll come back up to that little one. Ooh, maybe not. It's the sunrise. Bottom. All right, so let's talk philosophical stuff here for a second. Well, I better not. I was going to talk about the trial that was coming up, or that had just concluded, because I watched a couple of videos about it. There's a dude named Legal Eagle is his YouTube channel, and the guy's pretty good. Like he definitely understands what he's doing. He's very competent. Some of his stuff is a little odd. During the GameStop stuff, he had commented that the hedge fund had covered their positions, and I thought that was kind of out of character because he doesn't really cover. Like he covers all things legal, right? But it just was odd that he would weigh in on that and that he would actually make the claim that they had covered their positions. He didn't say, because he really watches his words. Like you can see him. Definitely, if you watch the trial that just finished up, the very controversial one. If you watch his video on that, he goes to enormous pains to not like show favoritism and to specifically identify what he's talking about. But in that instance, the GameStop one, he was just like, "Oh, the hedge funds have covered. Period. Done." Like his usual openness about like, well, they might have covered, or they said they had covered, but that doesn't mean that they have. It wasn't present during that statement. It was a very matter-of-fact statement, which always, I don't know, just was weird to me. Turn off my headlamp. Ooh, look at that guy. He's definitely have some issues. Another guardian. Whatever that thing's called. I think there's a thumper down there too. When I killed that thumper last time, like I don't feel like I got a lot of really cool loot out of it. Like I feel like it was just a lot of work, and there was not that much reward. So I guess I could do it again because I do have this, and it should be a lot easier. Ah, gosh almighty! Of course, leave it up to the freaking honey badger to run fast enough to get a bite in on me. My armor is broken. Go ahead, bleed out. Thank you. This is my good armor too. I bet it's just my hat. Yeah, it's just my hat. I don't really mind if my hat breaks. You're still alive? Oh. I just waited a second longer. Okay. So I guess we can do it, or we can try it. Where's that thumper at? This is how the queen's gonna go too, by the way. Lovely. Yeah, I just killed a thumper that's like 8 times your size, but no, keep attacking me. Surely you'll win. Heavy weapon skill discovered. Interesting. I wonder what the path is for the heavy weapon skill. Alright, do we have a lot of space? We do. Let's see what we get out of this guy. The sack, coal. Oh, we got some of that stuff. Nice. So that's what it is you get out of him. I don't think we got that last time that we killed him because we hadn't like researched it. Very happy to see it this time though. Very happy. And now we know one kind of lives over here on the east coast. I think that's twice we run into him over here. Alright. Now what are we doing? Are we hitting this one up? Have we already hit that one up? I think we came down, did that one, came out over here. So I think it's time to go home. There's land out there. That's interesting. Boreal forest. A swamp? No, it's just tropical. Yeah, I guess it's time just to go home. Oh, there's no alien teleporter all the way out here. It kind of sucks. You have to pump it all the way. Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at that. We hadn't visited this one yet. Wow, that's a huge oversight. I almost just like zoomed all the way back home. It's 5 more. That's half of an ingot right there. If we get 3 here, that'll be 2. That was almost an entire ingot right there. But isn't that pretty sad to think of it that way? That when you look at these, salt flats, it's just like 1 ingot. Maybe that's 1 ingot. Maybe it's not. You might not even get enough to make 1 ingot, like we just didn't there. That's pretty sad, because those things are used in every recipe. I don't think we need any clay. I think we're good on clay. We might stop off and get some just because we're right next to it. It's always a good idea just to grab it, because we can make the steel chests. Like, those things are easy for us to make now, so I don't mind grabbing some of that stuff and just throwing it down in a chest. We just check where this road up here will take us all the way back where we need to go. I don't even want to stop. I'm going home. I'm going to drink that, though, because I'm going to need a lot of health to get back. But I am curious, what does the heavy weapon... Oh, we've already got a... Oh, come on. Get off of me. God, how annoying is that? So annoying is the answer. Okay. Heavy weapons. 1. Explosive planting speed, plus 23. Reload time, -2. Degradation. At level 20, we get explosive planting plus 20. So I guess we've already got all of these at level 1, which is really nice. Very generous. At level 1 to get all that. This does remind me of Plants vs. Zombie. Vehicle skill discovered. Is that me piloting a vehicle? Is that what did that? Searching, hunting, vehicles. Weapon reload and fuel consumption. Nice. Take that. Do that. This, and going all the way back home, please and thank you. I'd like to condense the, I would like to condense the battery, but it doesn't work that way. That was almost broken. What? No. Does durability mean that it's out of fuel? Energy level. Man, if that thing breaks, yeah, that has to mean how much energy is in it. Yeah, that means that there's just nothing left. There's 15% left. I see. Okay. Ugh. I was like, man, I do not want to have to build that again. If memory serves, it just takes a lot to build it. Okay, things have turned off. Let's see what's going on here. You, I bet, are out of petrol. Nope, we have too much gasoline is the problem. There we go. Down here to this generator, put that up. Put that 10, come back over here, put it in there. And then mineral oil. Yeah, I guess we'll do it. We need a gigantic silo for this mineral oil because we just have so much of it. It's almost a little bit of a pain in the tuchus. Put that up here. Now the raw meat, we need that for fish, for bait. I'm gonna go ahead and put some raw meat up. Let's do it in place of sugar, because we are right next to sugar cane and we can go get tons of sugar if we want it. The sugar should stack to 100, by the way. And then the fish brain, we'll go ahead and make one fish food, which for some reason the fish food now doesn't spoil. Oh, it does spoil. We'll throw it in the refrigerator then. Right, and then salt. Come over here and throw salt down. Put salt in here too, I guess. We need a bunch of medicine. Give me those back, thank you. Those two right there can be put together to make a brand new drone. Duct taped back together. You, I need all that. Then out here, you get your 9 of that back. Perfect. I don't like that you're on and running. Is there any way I can just like tell you to stop running? That'd be great if there's just an on-off switch, which would force this thing to turn on. Just turn you off. Is that what I just did? Yeah. Which is now going to force you to start burning. Or not below 50. Okay, so when we get below 50, you'll turn back on. It'll be your primary job to power the base. I don't want that thing. I don't want my gasoline to do it. Okay. So now we're going to make the really nice power pack. We need 10 of those. We need 5 of those. I think we might have, well, let's just go get some more copper here. I think we might have some of those already. Nope, we just make them and use them. That's all there is to it, man. All right, let's go turn those into. We should do all of these into ingots, I guess. Why fight it? There we go. One of those. And then we need 5 of them. Plastic. That was a good call. I forget who it was, but somebody told me just to go ahead and make a ton of plastic because I was going to use it. We need 5. There we go. So once all that gets done, we'll be able to make the large power pack. And then we'll probably have to go buy the recharge station. But we are out of copper, believe it or not. Yep, we are out of copper. We'll have to put all this stuff up and come back at a later time. Because we don't have enough of what we need to make the make it. We don't have enough materials. We gotta go mine copper. Wow. We'll hang out here till it gets done. What do we need to make duct tape? We'll go ahead and make that drone. We'll repair that drone while we're waiting. Thread, paper, and glue. What do we need to make glue? I have thread and paper, I'm sure. There's paper. Any thread? There's thread. Where does one make glue? There it is. Water, sulfur powder, and bones. Water, sulfur powder, and bones. Watch me already have tons of glue. Okay. Craft 3 of those. And what am I making again? I've already forgotten. Duct tape. I need 5. I have thread. I picked up thread and put it in my pocket. Did I just not do that? I'll make thread with fiber. Not 83. There. make a duct taped. Make 2 duct taped. Thank you very much. Come over here, give me the broke drone and the broke drone, both at 30%. Go here to the tinker's table and wait to make the duct taped. 3, 2, 1. There we go. You and you and you. I repaired my drone. La da 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 da. There we go. Put that up there. Put that up there. I guess you can go there too. Put some glue up, and then let's go get the water sorted out. I think the steam generator is running again. Hallelujah. You have 10. Take that out. Put the 10 over there. Put the 9 over here. Drink my fill. You're doing great. 59%, and then you turn back on. 4 and 9. Need something for fuel. Put it in there. Good. Get 2. What is that? 10? Lovely. All right. Did I make my power pack? No, I have to go get copper. I have to go mining copper. Ugh. We're gonna take the board out. Let's take the board out. Let's see if the thing breaks or if it just runs out of power. I have a sneaking suspicion it's just gonna run out of power. It's not gonna break. But let's go up here and mine some copper. When was the last time we went mining, huh? Like chumps. We're just gonna pick up everything probably. Except for rocks. We don't need any rocks. I will say I'm playing Satisfactory, and I do like how Satisfactory has a like it knows you're gonna produce waste products. So it has a ticket system where you can just put these waste products into some kind of like hopper, and it gives you points for that. It'll give you like it gives you like coupons that you can buy other things that you want with those waste products. And stone is kind of fast becoming that for us. Like we don't need this many stones. We don't have a lot of use for it at this time. So it'd be really nice if there was something we could cash that stone in for, you know. There's a game, Empyrean Galactic Survival, that I like a lot, and the way they handle it is you can give like 100 stone to get like 1 iron, right? And the idea is that there's iron hiding in that 100 stone, and it's just super inefficient to get iron that way. But if you're mining out an entire mountain, might as well do it, right? We did get a lot of points for killing that thumper, though. We got a lot of learning points for it, so it wasn't completely like I might have come off as like meh. But, oh, we got that ketamine stuff, or ketamite. I'll have to see how it's pronounced. We got a bunch of that stuff, which I hope is used for like really kind of groovy stuff. Because like I said, we're in tier 4 now. We're just kind of zooming right along. Where are we going to go after this? Up there, probably? Turn on my headlamp for you YouTube people. Server snapshot in 3, 2, 1. Good chunk. Oh, heart. 3, 2, 1. Good chunk. There was a game I used to play called Ultima Online. I loved that game. Ultima Online, I think, was the game that started it all for me. Dune, the Battle for Arrakis, right, for the Sega Genesis. That started my love of real-time strategy. But Ultima Online was my love of. I got more batteries. But Ultima Online, that was my love of just like MMOs and building, like interacting with players. Even though someone stole my boat from me, and then they told me that they would give it back to me if I brought them all the money I had, so I brought them all the money I had. Then they killed me. Come here. Still love that game. But Minnock is where I used to hang out at. Like, that was like the place to be in that game, in my humble opinion. Some people might say it was Vespa or whatever the city was to the south, but I liked Minnock. But the cool thing was every day at like noon, they would have to back up the servers, and it took them forever to back up the server. So they would come out and they'd have a message that would say, the server is being backed up, and everyone would just go crazy, right? Like, everybody would just start murdering people in the street, doing things they normally would do, because they knew that once the server started to make that snapshot, that backup, it couldn't save anything. So everything that you were doing during that time, it just wasn't saved, right? You get to do it for free. And there have been so many times I was playing, and I would get killed or I'd lose something, and I'd be like, man, it stinks. And then the next day I would log on, and this stuff would be back in my pocket, and I'd be like, oh right, there was the server was backing up. Like, it took me forever to like realize what was happening and to take advantage of that. But I love that game. It was good. You know how they post that stuff and they're like, what's one movie that you could forget so that you could relive the experience? I don't think it'd be a movie for me, but definitely if I could relive my Ultima Online experience, that'd be pretty righteous. I'd love that. All right. It is 32 minutes into the video, so that's just about it for us. I think I'll get done with this last little... I'll get done with this. I'll mine this whole thing out, then we'll go home. That'll be the end of the video. I'll start this stuff, smelting. You and you and you. Hey. Oh, I can't sing that song. I might get copyright strike. Come on now. Gotta be better than that. Oh, they can't. Well, they can't copy. I guess they could copyright strike me, but I'm not monetizing any of these videos, so I guess they couldn't. You have to monetize it before you can get a strike, I think. Because until then, it's just called fair use. That's what some YouTubers do, I think, is that they made videos, or they would host videos where they would, like if someone had like a new song that came out, right? Someone super popular has a brand new song that came out, they would do the lyrics, right? So they would have the song playing in the background and they'd have the lyrics. And because they wouldn't monetize it, then there's nothing that the creators can do about it because you're just playing the song, right? And then I think they would put their own stuff on the channel. So if you were like watching them for that one song and then the lyric and you didn't pay attention and it auto-played the next song in their list, they'd get a view, you know. So they were kind of like monetizing it because they could monetize their own video, right? Like they could do that when they owned it. But they were like they were getting people to come by and see their shop and see their page using the work of others. So I don't know if they could copyright strike you or not, even if you don't monetize it. They probably could. Because there's something called theft of service, and theft of service is different from theft by taking. Theft by taking is that you physically took something from somebody, but a theft of service would be like if you snuck into a movie theater. You didn't physically take anything, but you did benefit from someone else's work, i.e. the movie people, the projectionists and the managers and the popcorn people. All right, I think there was some more stuff up here we were interested in. I think that's it though. All the rest of it looks like rocks. think you can outrun these things, but I'd hate for it to explode. It'd be like, you got too far away from me. I had to self-destruct. Like, bro, just wait. Yeah, I think we cleared it out. Okay. Going home. Well, let's just double check. What do we got here? What is that? Iron ore? Copper? Copper. Yeah. We got tons of copper. We're good. We're good. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to make that crusher. The mineral crusher. Because that thing, it puts in, you put in 5. You put in 5 ore. And you get out 3, like, pure ore. And the 3 pure ore, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Like if you smelt 1 pure ore, you get 1 bar iron, like ore bar out, like ingot out. But if you use the crushed rocks, or if you use like the regular rocks, you have to put 5 in, right? So basically it makes something more efficient. Ooh, look how bright that light is. Ooh, why am I coming inside with this? This is parked out here. Let's interact with it. Is that, yeah, okay, that's empty. Perfect. It's not broken, it's just empty. And then I need some mineral oil over here. I'm sure we'll have tons of it. Yeah, we have 9. Gasoline. Put the gasoline in there, and then put that there, just so it fills up. Then here, we're gonna fill up this tank again. Oh, it needs gasoline, of course. Why would I think it needs mineral oil? What a dum-dum. Okay. Alright, that's going to be the end of the video. When you come back in the next video, we're going to build the crusher. We're going to put that stuff in there and have the crusher run a little bit. And yeah, it's going to be a great time. You're going to love it. Come back. Eat some jerky there. Alright, come back and see us. There we go. Have a great day, folks. Bye-bye.